Angels baseball on the Oakland A's. Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set. A long home to the Angels defense behind Suarez. Phil Gosselin in left. His lefty bat in the lineup against Caprillion. Jack Mayfield's behind. James Caprillion is back at short. Josh Harrison at second base. Matt Olson
is an all-star. His name is Matt Olson.
Eyes on base, but they squeaked it out. Here's their batting game, if not right here on Bally Sports. And we are underway. 2. There's that change.
Well, even foul that changeup off.
So painted black. Swing and a miss. Down goes Harrison.
Whit Merrifield as far as fielding percentage, but there's other things that come into play. There's no one quicker than him turning a double play.
It's this afternoon about David Fletcher and the Gold Glove because there automatically has a say. He was livid.
Him every day. And even when I talked to him on the pregame show, I was asking who is fantastic defensively, but he says this changing the game defensively.
2-2 to Starling Marte behind Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hits that. Marsh is there, 2 away.
You used to be separated so much between the National League and American League.
As the night goes on, but how about this guy, Matt Olson? Over 100 ribbies, 35. Gold Glove at first, 2 of them. And, I mean, he might be. Rojas, and that one is gone. That's number 30.
And Olson has really crushed left-handed.
And that's the one guy you don't want to lead that short season. Did not have great numbers, but this year it's.
Yeah,
Marcana steps in now. As far as being hit by pitches.
Inside part, that's where they're going to do a lot of their damage.
40 and 33, almost identical records, and Suarez is going to lose.
Well, you get 2 quick outs. You're open over the years. It's some mammoth home runs if you.
Ball 1, way outside. 83 on the season. That's 4th best in the American League. 1-1, but it still feels like this is an.
It's going.
Swing and a miss. Change up.
But you're going to score some runs if you can just stop it right here.
That's going to the wall. Canna looks like he's rounding. So Pinder's RBI double. This brings up Matt Chapman. Cal State Fullerton strike out a lot this year. Bills over his time in Oakland. Pinder scores. Stand-up double for Chapman. Just too much of the plate mark. Yeah. Pinder doubles him in. And Chapman. Rangers then back here with the A's. Only 2 home runs. It's a ground. Throws across the diamond. And that ends the inning. At first, Luis Rengifo. Shortstop, Jose Rojas.
Fastball is 91-95. Will throw a good curveball. Really.
Marsh hit the ball really hard quickly. Angels had some chances. Marte also throwing out one. Best winning percentage from Oakland upstairs. And Oakland does not commit errors this year.
Corner infielders, but their outfield is very, very athletic.
2-1. Foul back, 2-2.
Environments he's been under the last couple of seasons, they're still going out there and playing excellent.
3-2 to Marsh. Hits the play on it. Makes the catch.
He plays a very deep third base.
I mean, he made a play last night that, and speaking of Chapman, comes over, makes the play, 2 down.
So in the infield grass at the shortstop position, ready to.
It is showtime. Ohtani's been sitting on 44 home. 1-1. 2-1. It's been, by that I mean Mike Trout, Anthony Rendon, see the pitches that he needs to see. Sees that one. Back on it. Pinder makes the catch at the wall.
Last 2, as we talked about in our opener, 180 plus average against Suarez, and we saw that home run by who else? The guy we talked about.
It's kind of shocking because most every game
finds that one right to Gosselin. Hit it well, but
this year take away that first inning. What happened?
You have to have that mentality. I have to be better that third out than I was the first two.
you know, one thing that Joe Madden was, you're just more comfortable. The way you interact with your teammates and finish strong. This is Elvis Andrus. Lengthy career with the Texas Rangers to Toronto. And Elvis could be a tough play for Mayfield. No, right there. And first, he just chopped that one.
And it looked like
coming in, diving, unable to make the catch. Harrison, he went Deion Sanders.
Figures, boy, that'd be a tough play, but he and actually in the glove.
It sure does. That's a great pickup.
So here we are again with two quick out. Marte.
Season 3 him off. Rojas makes the catch, and Suarez. First inning for Oakland. Bill Gosselin steps in. You mentioned 20 appearances as a starter, Mark, but his last
reason why the A's were intrigued by moving him down there to bullpen, because he's got good stuff.
First for that second wild card. You know that they dugout knew that.
And even Seattle's losing now in Kansas City, and they're right there with 3.
Saw Chris Bassett, Oakland. Gosselin and Chad Pinder squeezes that one for out number 1.
Happened late in July, but the ERA since Mr. Melvin sees him go through that third time of the order.
Make a good adjustment. He's made a better adjustment the third time as he has compared.
Jared Walsh takes a strike. Draft year. So how about?
There used to be that winter draft. Danny Jackson was 80 for the Royals. So yeah, they had that supplemental draft and get chased with a slider. He's going to be tough. So you got to be ready early.
Bay Area.
Yep.
You seen him?
Yes. Well, you missed out. That was fun.
Apparently so. Up the middle. But of course, Chapman there to throw him out.
Matt Olson.
So he has pitching. The record, 12 league record. Ohtani has 17.
He's able to get that outside part of the plate consistently, knowing the
number of the Angels back in '61. Darryl Strawberry with 20. Who
would hit the barrel of his bat? It was going a
slugger. Matt Olson. Jose Rojas is there. Retires Olson, 1 down.
For the plate, he's challenging left-handed pitchers to try.
It's been really very, very pull happy.
I think part of it is to run on extra base hits more important than maybe a single the other way.
Mark Kill, Shohei Ohtani win the MVP, I think, or Joe DiMaggio.
Almost happened to Miguel Cabrera against Mike Trout.
That's right.
3 innings in a row. Suarez is retired.
About double on 2 outs to Chad Pinder. Up the it, throws him out, and well done by Jose Suarez. So much debate that is heated up over the ALM. A tweet today saying 3 of the 4 major awards are still up in the air, but in my
about 350 or 360 hitters with 4
worldwide. It's on the cover of Sports Illustrated. That hasn't happened like ever. Nice right field. Base. It's going to bring up Max Stassi. So, hitter and a pitcher, and what we see from Ohtani.
You know, the numbers way more for Shohei Ohtani. And also, remember, he's got 23 stolen bases. Running the bases very well. And the stolen base, what's the reason for that? Shohei Ohtani, what he has done.
0-2 to Stassi upstairs.
I just love the way he's slowing the game down. He hits everything.
Lefty in there against the righty Caprillion, too.
Wow, that's way above the strike zone. But Caprillion does, you know, his fastball just about 7 or 8%. He throws more sliders and curveballs depending on how he's feeling.
Sometimes it's just the feel of the baseball. I just wonder if that's that is the reason why more batters are getting hit this. 3 in the first for the A's. It's 2-2. And this series to stay in the mix in the AL wild card.
Because they've come back in games play.
Jack Mayfield.
Not necessarily a base stealer, but when you get some guys on base against Caprillion,
Marsh up. He saw him well, and the rookie Caprillion missed. It's amazing the
saw one last night pitching. Cole Herb.
game goes on. 1-2. Latte is there, and that's the final out of the third inning.